Yeah, I've dealt with influencers before in network marketing, and they're used to only getting paid once. If you can explain to an influencer how they can share and develop leverage, they will be blown away and be all over this. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of success with them. They might end up doing, as much business as someone who, is a network marketing professional just because of their reach,
Yeah, you got
which
to
is
understand.
what you want on your team, guys. Imagine one influencer on your team, what that can do.
Yeah, and they're so approachable. It's easy to reach influencers because they have big followings. So you can identify who they are. You can go search and see someone in travel, see someone in doing it in dining. What you got to understand about the influencers is they're on a constant battle for attention and for monetizing the attention that they have. And they don't make residual income. A lot of times they have to continually post videos, and some of those videos just flop. You'll see some influencers, they have a few videos that have millions of views, some of them don't have a lot. So to stay consistent with pay, you're constantly chasing something because there's no leverage and there's no residual income. And what we have here with Save Club is both. Not only can someone get started and then start securing themselves their residual income, but um, do it with something where they can build a team. And an influencer could start with a team, selling the membership, get a few people, and it could just grow exponentially. Uh, so I'm gonna play this video, and you can see how we've structured the presentation to an influencer. Really, more of this done for you media. So I'm gonna just play this here.
Lou says your computer's muted. He's doing some remote
Fam,
diagnostics for
real
you.
talk. Are you actually getting paid for the eyeballs you've worked so freaking hard to earn? You crank out content nonstop, praying the algorithm likes today's thumbnail. View count dips, revenue dips harder. Brand deals roll in. Sometimes, one-time checks, a million hoops, maybe not even on brand. Stress level, extra crispy. Feels like you're gambling every time you hit upload, right? Imagine if one partnership deposited you chunky, reliable checks every week, even if the video you dropped yesterday totally tanked. Here's how we flip the script. Insider offers. We lock down exclusive deals in travel, health and wellness, food, beauty, and tech. Stuff your audience already drools over. Recurring revenue. Plug those deals into your content once and get paid on every sale, month after month. Audience wins. Your followers score backstage pass pricing. You look like a hero. If you'd rather collect Netflix-style paydays than chase the next viral lottery ticket, tap the link. Book a 10-minute call. We'll map your recurring revenue blueprint, free. Let's turn your influence into income you can count on.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm already
what we
seeing a lot of TikToks. I'm already seeing a lot of TikTok stuff. So Instagram's next. That's where the influencers, live, is on that Instagram. So once we get that rocking,
yeah,
people
yeah,
are gonna come.
certainly, and we're seeing a lot of traction here with the different reels and videos taking hold. Now, I want to let everybody know, if you missed the call from last Wednesday, we posted up the webinar of David Dubbs going through the back office. We're going to be doing more of that. We heard a lot of positive feedback there. People really seeing how to use the product. This Wednesday, I'm super excited. We have a new presentation coming out. It's going to be high energy. We're going to keep these calls direct and short, and we're also going to be moving up the Wednesday and Friday webinars from where we were playing them at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We'll now be doing it at 5 to help accommodate some of the people on the East Coast, where 9 p.m. is a little late for a webinar. So we'll be moving that time up. So definitely mark that on your calendars here, and we'll be getting the emails out for those calls also for Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah, Monday morning. Hopefully these guys are enjoying Monday morning. We got some pretty good feedback that there were other countries that can see it now all of a sudden live. And it's a great way to start the week out as opposed to wait until, nighttime. So I'm really going to get after it this week, guys. Like I said, this is the last week that you'll get paid on the 30th. So that's the first full month. We're just getting started, still in pre-launch, and just get out there and pretend it's like launch week all over again. Go out and get 10, 15, as many people as you can, and it'll reflect in your paycheck almost immediately. And that's what you want to do. Just build that leverage. You'll have an amazing summer, and I mean, the sky's the limit where you could be at this fall, and you could be having the greatest Christmas of your life. You just got to work really hard. And this industry is absolutely amazing how fast, and Charles will tell you how fast you can create just momentum and just a completely new life for yourself if you want to.
Yeah, precisely. And with the new tools that we have coming out, this week we should be having some additional landing pages. They're already designed. They'll be uploaded this week, so we'll have additional tools. We'll have this new presentation. We're very excited about being able to get the message out. Cover our webinar in and out within about 30 minutes. We're gathering tons of testimonials. Please, if you haven't submitted a testimonial, you can do that inside the Facebook group. Both we're doing income testimonials, product testimonials, speaking about our teammates, and really showing we've got some good momentum here with the team.
How about a CEO testimonial? This book is freaking awesome, and congrats on Charles doing some book signings, and he just wrote this book. It's really, really good. So thank you, Charles. I got to get it signed next time I see you.
Yeah, certainly. That was is a fun endeavor. I definitely want to be doing some training, specifically mindset training on just happiness and generally just what you can do on a daily basis to stay motivated and reach out and do some big things.
Yeah, I can't wait till my shirt says Save Club. And this is the first business from home I ever did where I feel proud about telling my friends, my family, because I know I can really benefit them. I'm not having them buy some health drink or whatever that may or may not benefit them, but I knew it benefited me. And now I have something that can truly impact, literally everybody I know, and they'll be happy to hear it. And I'm excited for that. So I already started doing it.
Yeah. So what I'd like to do here, Pete, is I'm gonna get these videos uploaded here to our YouTube, and then push towards these additional calls here. Uh, the the training on the product pieces, we're breaking it up into little sections as well. So you can basically use those as reels, so you can see you can demonstrate how the product's working in a shorter clip. You don't have to watch the whole presentation from Wednesday. We'll have it chunked out.
Very cool. Save Club affiliate, our official group. Please make sure you're in there. Lots of good stuff. We just uploaded more reels you can download and then share right from your phone. We got a Save Club page. There's some good stuff on there. And then Save Club, just Save Club is the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to that for all, like you said, all the new stuff will be on there immediately. Not branded to anybody. You can share it, and it's generic, and that way, it's just you that they think of when they want to join.
Yep. And so, another big announcement here. At the end of the month, we're going to be turning on our AI tools. Like I said, I have a developer in from Canada here. We're sitting down today. Very exciting. How these are working and just how intelligent our AI is going to be able to speaking. So we've got a video there we'll be releasing on the 28th, and then on the 30th we'll be starting to go live and demo our AI, basically reaching out, speaking to affiliates, speaking to pre-enrollees. As you get pre-enrollees into the system, those pre-enrollees will be educated by the AI, brought up to speed on the product. These follow-ups and these tools really will help everybody stay on top of their prospects. Where I know so many of you are doing internet marketing, or you have pre-enrollees that have entered the system, but maybe you haven't been able to get a hold of them. The AI will definitely help with that. With emailing, texting, and with outbound phone calls. to have a system like that where we'll be able to reach so many people. I mean, just, on this webinar here, we've got 244 people on, and, we barely got, just got an email out this morning. And so, when the messaging, the text messaging, and the phone calling is automated, we're able to reach out and invite people to calls. That coupled with just more dynamic forward calls with all the different testimonials, it'll really go a long way in pushing this forward. Not to mention the AI. We're testing the different languages, and really really are looking for more speakers that are speak Spanish and other languages, as we can. I'd like to have you be part of our beta team for co-piloting the calibration. Make sure that the answers are coming right, make sure that the language is correct. I just don't want to make any assumptions as we start communicating in different languages. I'm sure the information will be accurate. We've got about 50 pages of knowledge base built in, educating about the product and what's going on here. Every, questions from spillover and compensation plan to, how the system works, how the payday works. All that information is being trained into these super intelligent bots so that we can, have a fluid conversation.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I'm pretty successful guy. I've never gotten a call from AI to tell me to go to a Zoom or a text or anything. So this is freaking groundbreaking stuff you're doing, man. And it's all custom. It's not just some off the shelf system like you see. This is custom just for Save Club. So it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, and as we start building these different funnels as well, have some specific travel funnels and some specific funnels for helping people make money while helping them save money. Simply sharing your savings to earn, and then we'll be turning on some more countries here as we've got product lining up for the UK, Australia, Canada. Just really excited to get more deals available in more places so that we'll have growth in those markets, and testimonials from those markets as well. Still in development are our payment systems for India and China. Again, just more reach globally, and so as we start reaching out, we'll find great influencers from around the world. People that have built up big channels that can now participate in marketing Save Club.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. And some of this stuff takes a little bit because we're not just funneling into some third-party app. This is all custom stuff, right in our system. And I saw a glimpse of Charles's calendar this week. This guy is working extra hard. I mean, he's got a bunch of follow-up appointments for new relationships, new things we're going to be rolling out to different countries and different places. So I'm really excited, guys. So just have a lot of faith. It's like nonstop what we're doing, and we'll continue to improve. For instance, maybe you love the travel site that we have, but we're still going to be looking for better and better and adding to it and constantly trying to improve our service to, not only stay ahead of anybody that's trying to do what we're doing, but to be groundbreaking like he's doing with the AI. So, I'm really excited to be part of this. I mean, and there's a bunch of other people I talk to every day. They're like, I can't believe this is real. It's like a dream come true. I mean, everybody loves deals, man. It's crazy. For instance, I live in San Diego. We got restaurant week coming up, and all these people are just going to come visit because they get a deal. They get to go to a restaurant that's kind of high end. They normally wouldn't go to a place like that, but now they get to do it. Why? Because it's discounted, and the whole world loves discounts. So they're going to love Skate Club, and we're just barely getting started. So it's very, very exciting. I love launching stuff. Anyway, back to you.
Yeah, Pete. So let's get these get these videos loaded up here. We'll share that influencer video, and really the instructions to meeting influencers. You can see online if you go to your TikTok or your Instagram and you start looking at the big travel influencers, you can communicate with them directly through the messenger. You can share them with this video. Soon this video that I demoed earlier on the call will have its own landing page, and you just bring people right into a funnel where we'll speak specifically to them. We have some top influencers that have followings in the millions that have shared with us their issues and what they're faced with as far as being on a constant treadmill for content production. And the fact that we're able to bring in the residual income and bring that story, we'll be able to show a full story of how an influencer doesn't have to break what they're doing. They don't have to change their channel. We've got the offer that will fit right in. So it's very complementary to what an influencer does. A lot of influencers they'll lose following if they promote too much, if they get into doing stuff that's not really in alignment with their brand. But if it's a traveler influencer, they've got such great content, such great reach, and now we're supporting them with showing them how their viewers can now save money on travel. It fits hand in hand. Same thing with dining. Same thing with people that do electronic reviews. So a Safe Club can be basically their like own in-house title sponsor. They get to write their own payday here, because an influencer, if they're going to promote something like a cruise or a restaurant, a lot of times it'll just be this one-time payment, and they got to go produce this content. They'll bring some views, but once their content's done, their paycheck's also done. So being able to get their customers in here, get that exponential growth, that's really the promise that we got. And so we'll have that video up posted live here shortly on the YouTube channel. And as you can see, we got content dropping weekly. So inside the back office, there'll be a training section that we've already started populating, and that's where the links to the videos and these interviews will be back there, so that you can hear directly from the different leaders and influencers about what different ways to build.
Yeah, I hear that from a lot of influencers and coaches and stuff. They want to coach, they want to influence, they don't want to do sales. They don't want to be spending a lot of their time chasing down revenue, because it's a one-time thing. And so the leverage we have here when they share it and get paid over and over again, is amazing. That's exactly what they're looking for. Then they can spend their time doing what they love doing and less time, looking for one-off deals.
Yeah, so with that, Pete, let's I'll get this posted here, and we'll get everybody on their way, and look forward to a new presentation that we're gonna be dropping on Wednesday. I think that's gonna be a new time and a new presentation. We'll really be highlighting what we've done here, and we're just entering our fourth week. So
Just getting started. It's crazy. We haven't even done a full month yet.
Yeah, just
We
right
got
off the
2
gate.
weeks left in the first full month. Do you want to answer any Q&A? There's a couple Q&A questions if you want to
Yeah,
blow through them real quick.
just pull them up.
Okay. All right, Jose, I don't speak Spanish, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means, but I'll try to figure it out. Bruce said it's called network marketing. All you have to do is work your tail off. It beats tech every time. That's right, Bruce. Appreciate you, man. Do you guys have consumable products of your own? Well, no, we're trying to share services, digital things that you can do all over the world. We don't really want to get into shipping and warehousing and stuff like that. Not right now, anyway. Is the AI chat or actual voice? Bruce wants to know,
There's
Charles.
both. Yeah, there's both.
Oh,
So you'll be able to converse right over the telephone and speak to it, and it'll converse right back. Very smooth language, and also multilingual. So yeah, you'll be able to chat. You'll be able to chat and text. You'll be able to email. So there's a pretty diverse the way that it can communicate and knows what we're doing.
okay, cool. Matt Serrano, is there any way we can have the company videos loaded on Vimeo as well as YouTube? That way, when we have clean videos on our sites. Yeah, we can do that. Vimeo's great. Yep.
Yep.
We'll get there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll get there. Right now, the YouTube channel is building, and we're getting these views there. on the YouTube channel. This will help us with our credibility, the number of subscriptions. So there's a little bit of a strategy there, wanting these to play on YouTube as we get this going. But yeah, I like having the Vimeo, and we actually have another video player option that's really fast. And I think that's a key point, is that the videos load and play fast.
Right on. If I can pitch talk to the AI bot, that beats text with our chat bot. Yeah, you want to be able to talk to it. Yeah, we're gonna have. I mean, that's what one of the things it does. He's saying he wants to have conversation with the AI bot, or maybe prospects do. Yep,
Sure.
that's one of the features, right? I mean, it's just
Yeah,
it'll learn, and it'll get better and better, and then eventually you'll be able to ask it anything. Janny asks EU. I'm assuming you mean the European Union. Yes, we're working on stuff for European Union. We appreciate everybody's patience in pre-launch. That's where, that's why your faith turns into the big bucks, because you get to share it with the world. But yes, working diligently on the EU, which Charles can obviously back me up.
Yeah,
Ricky wants to go ahead.
Yeah, no, just the different offers, both from the card linked offered side, and also, cashback that is really going to open up the spaces. So
Yep.
Australia, UK, the rest of Europe, yeah, that's definitely Canada. We've got, great deals coming along.
Yeah, just remember, guys, we want everything to say Save Club on it, be branded, direct. Charles is negotiating the highest discounts and cashback. We're not doing third party, junk. That doesn't work, and that's not special anyway. I've been there, done that. Ricky said, can we have a video about the comp plan? Yes, Ricky, definitely going to work on that. How does Costco factor into this? So the way Costco would work generally is we would get discounts on the membership. We're not really going to go inside Costco. They don't really do that anyway. They don't offer coupons inside Costco. So Costco's a membership, everything's discounted, and we would interact with them by offering a discount on the membership. Does that make sense? Okay, good.
Yep.
All right, Charlie wants to know.
Sam's has a similar offer.
Yep. And Sam's Club and stuff too. Charlie wants to know, is there a downloadable app for Save Club? Oh, that might be coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Yes,
it's coming.
Certainly we have an app coming, and I think that's really gonna create a massive amount of momentum for our affiliates and members. And a downloadable app, right in the Play Store. It's in the works as well. So
right. Yeah, and remember, guys, we want to have, when we do launch the app, we want to have lots of cool stuff on it. So we want to have a lot of those relationships, negotiating stuff. We don't just want to have a blank app and then add to it. That's no fun. We want to hit the ground running hard. Anonymous says, is there any way a prospect can go to the shopping save part of the platform to click around, see who's on the platform, what kind of savings they can have before they sign up to pay for a membership? Well, I think Charles will back me up. That's something in the works too, where people will get a preview, kind of as a pre-enrollee of what they're going to get, and then that'll help with the sales process. Then when the AI follows up, it'll all kind of tie together, right, Charles?
Yeah, and right now what we've set in place is someone can enroll as a member or an affiliate and test drive the product, and if for any reason they don't like it or it's not good in their area, or whatever it is, they can simply cancel. So we've got a 7-day no questions cancel policy. So before they really have to commit to anything, they have a full refund period there, and that's already set up right now in the back office.
Right. So Jerome has a big long question. I'm going to try to summarize it. You got a little trouble with customer service. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the questions here. We've had a rash of bad traffic coming in from a small number of people are maybe purchasing traffic using solo ads, or maybe they went and they posted somewhere that creates
Telegram. They posted a link on Telegram in a bad group. Yep, things like that.
Yeah, and they're getting spammed. And what the problem is, if bad pre-enrollees go into the system, the system sends out emails, and those emails then get flagged or their failure to deliver, and that hurts our ability to email. So there's a compliance team, a pretty comprehensive strategy of how it determines if pre-rolls are not good. I mean, here's how you know if a pre-roll is good: if the person was there on the site and they typed in their information. If it's something other than that, or you don't know how your traffic is being derived, and you've gotten turned off, please just email support and let them know exactly what you're doing, so they can work with you to identify which source of traffic might not be good, and then you can stop doing that, and it protects the system for everybody.
Right. If you don't spam, then you probably won't get spammed to your link, and then you can change. Tell like Charles said, just write into support. Be honest. Tell them what happened. They'll work with you. Change your username sometimes is a good way to stop bad traffic. If you're getting it, is you change your username, and then it won't be able to go to your site at that point. But yeah, we're again in pre-launch, we got to protect our brand, our server. We don't want your emails going into people's spam folder and stuff. So we want to maintain that integrity. So Timothy asks, are we in Cambodia yet? We're definitely working on Southeast Asia. I would get people excited that are over there. They can sign up, and we're not going to leave Cambodia or anywhere else in the lurch. So we'll have services for everywhere. Definitely a lot of good ones for Asia. Can you tell me, will there be a slideshow presentation we can do Zoom meetings with? We do have slides. Yeah, just ask your upline and they can, get them, and if you want to do your own, you have no problem with anybody doing their own Zooms, right, Charles? No, we want
yeah, I mean,
to.
there's already plenty of people doing
Yeah.
different presentations in different languages, and
Yeah.
and I'll get again. We have a new presentation coming, so we'll be taking parts of that, and we'll be posting that into the into the back office.
Save Club affiliate. Make sure you're in Save Club affiliate and look in the file section. Look at the stuff at the top. We've got a lot of the reels and stuff already posted, and we'll make sure we have a good slideshow for you to get out and you can do your own presentations.
Here we go. Something that we can edit in Canva. So we do a lot of development inside Canva, and I think, I would love to open that up, because we have business cards and brochures and these reels, and I think we could put a folder in this. So if people do know how to use Canva, it is a great tool, and I think that's a great suggestion. I'll work on that, putting a bunch of content into a Canva that people can just go and access. Like we'd be like the designer, a Save Club, and then all the designs would be in there. You'd be able to pull from those as templates and just use them as is, or if you want to go and modify them, you can. But yeah, I think that's a great idea for those of you that know how to use Canva. It's a great tool.
Canada, the UK, guys, we're in pre-launch, so everything will be rolling out when we're in launch, which is just a few weeks away. And we want to make sure you have the best stuff available in your country. So we weren't just going to slap anything in there. And it takes time, like I said, to negotiate, to brand to us, to have direct relationships, not third party. Because if you just use somebody else's service, then you're probably giving away a lot of the cash back and stuff like that. And Charles can explain that sometime, but it's really unique the way he's doing it. It's way better for the members. We get to share in the benefits versus just giving most of it away to another company and stuff like that. Will the travel have package options? You mean getaways and stuff like that? Yes, we're going to continue, because people love travel. We're going to continue to add to, replace if it's better than, and always stay on top of the travel game. Charles has massive. He's in Vegas. He's got massive contacts, and I do too. And a lot of other people that are contributing have great relationships in the travel industry. We're going to keep adding and adding to that, so it's the best one out there. I think it's already pretty darn good, if not the best. So something we can edit in Canva to brand. Yeah, there's already some stuff in Canva. I don't know. Is that something you're willing to share too at some point, Charles?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Pete, is we could put up a Canva like designer area that's just Save Club, and just put all the designs in there. That way, if people do have a Canva account and they want to go in and use it, we can. But yeah, that's just something that we'll have to turn on and post in the training area. Yeah, we'll be putting a
Sorry,
lot.
I was reading.
Yeah, we'll be putting a lot more into the training area, as far as, the links to the videos and more content, both, branded content that's Save Club brand, and also the non-branded content and the non-branded landing page that people you can promote without saying Save Club, and pique people's curiosity
Right.
without getting them exposing them to the brand.
Okay. Are there others? This is a great question from Anonymous. Are there other sites besides Facebook to advertise? Oh my God, yes. So, a lot of the young kids don't like Facebook, and there's a lot of people that aren't on Facebook, even though there's a couple billion on there. You got LinkedIn if you want to connect with professionals. Pinterest, we've got beautiful reels and photographs that are provided to you guys. You can share those on Pinterest, which is, Pinterest highlights beautiful graphics and things like that. TikTok is just getting rolling. I don't know if you can post to Twitter. You probably get some action. And then I mean, there's so many sites out there. Snapchat. There's a million things you can do. So yeah, don't limit yourself to Facebook. It's just easy because people are so used to it. But I would get after it on a lot of. Instagram is going to end up being massive, especially with like what we're talking about with the influencers and stuff like that. Matthew said, because after the video, please. Okay, yeah, Matthew, that's a good point. We'll continue to try to isolate videos, not just on YouTube, because like you said, if you watch it on YouTube, if you have it on autoplay, it'll go start playing other videos, which can be distracting. Hopefully, there'll be other Save Club videos, but I hear you. Will there be more non-branded content for affiliates to use who want to use those to promote? Well, that's a great question, Tanya, because as we get more and more popular, some people will prefer the mystery. They'll want to be a little bit more mysterious so that people inquire and stuff like that. In fact, I'll try to share some more non-branded stuff today. Again, Save Club Affiliate is our official group where you can get all that stuff. I have shared a lot of non-branded, but I'll see if our latest batch, if I can get that out to you today. Great question. Will the AI be a package we pay for, or is it part of the company's overall marketing for all members involved? Oh, you're gonna love the answer to this, Alan. You want to answer that one, Charles? They have
Yeah,
to pay for it.
the AI is included in your affiliate fee. So it'll just be an
What? Oh
additional
my God.
tool that you get to use, and it's just native to Save Club, and your prospects get to engage with it and inquire. There's no limit to using it either, and it's just we figured it
Just
into
to
the.
put that, I want to put that in perspective too. There's another popular kind of a generic AI out there. You have to buy credits. I've actually heard of people having to shut it off because people were calling the number and then burning up all their credits, not getting a sale. There's another company out there they have $100,000 AI level. So everybody else is trying to charge their members and jack people for all this money. We're doing it for free for you guys. And by the way, it's going to be way more high tech and customized than anything else out there. So I'm excited about that. Do we need to have your own YouTube channel? No, you don't need to have your own YouTube channel, although it's a good idea to have a YouTube channel. It's a great way to market, just like Facebook or anywhere else. So if you want one, if you feel like you would benefit from it, then start your own YouTube too. But you can certainly just share ours. Gracias, Espanol. Am I allowed to copy videos with screen capture software for my own funnels? Bruce wants to know. You mean our videos, Bruce? Can you make landing pages? I don't see why not, right? Right, Charles?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Use the videos.
Yeah,
If you want it, some people have been stitching together the different reels. We'll actually have very specific instructions about how to create stories and reels that are um, that build on each other. So it's one video to the next to the next. Leading someone towards a landing page where they can put in their information. I got a
Right.
message here. Are we going to have medical? Yes, we have a cool program in the works, really just undercutting, taking all the margin out of it and connecting to telemedicine, full-on pharmacy, discounts on popular prescriptions like Ozempic, and have a very robust product that you get access at an extreme discount. You're already a member of Save Club, and to get this product that, access prescriptions, um, um, a practitioner, a general care practitioner. We have psychiatric visits as well, like 24 a year in that package. So yeah, that's being in the works right now. It's just another thing. Anytime we can find a service and shop it around, make sure that we've got an amazing product with a great value, then yeah, it's something that we're going to bring in here. And that's one that I've spoken to probably 5 different programs, and just identifying which one's going to be the most robust and the best value for the company, and then to people that we like to work with as well.
Yeah, I've heard some of that. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, remember, we're passing on wholesale savings to our members. It's a membership, so it's incredible. How do the reels connect to our link? How does the reels connect to our link? Well, you could put your link in the description, Tyrone. You can embed it on the reel itself by using the editing feature of Messenger or Instagram. You can ask people to DM you. There's a lot of different ways, but the reels are not connected to anybody specifically. So use, all the reels we provide, you can, make sure they get right back to you. All right. Any updates on the cashback app? Yeah, go back there. My deals right now. Watch the trainings by David, because there was a lot of stuff I never even knew was back there. There's so much hidden deals and cashback and discounts and things like that. Remember, we're just getting started. We all should spend some time getting good at this stuff. That's our product. Just like if this was a weight loss company, we would all be finding ways, when do I take the product during the day? Do it on an empty stomach? Do I do it, this and that? We want to try to be good at our product too. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but I would highly advise watching those videos. David made it so much easier. South Africa, Matt, you're rocking there. I saw you did a TikTok group in South Africa yesterday. Looked like some amazing people. Absolutely working on deals there and anything else they need. Many have found discounts.
Yeah. So Pete, getting our international coverage is extremely important. Part of Rolling Save Club around the world, and so just finding the providers and getting these providers live. We're working on that, and we'll have more coverage in these really popular areas. South Africa, I didn't see that one coming, but definitely, you know, we gotta be putting deals in place all over Africa.
Okay, we'll blow through them real quick now because I know you got stuff to do. Will there be an extra cost for the AI? No, that's covered in your yearly affiliate fee. Is this available in Guam? Yes, people can sign up in Guam. We will certainly have services there. That's technically part of America, so there'll be lots of stuff there. My referrals, I have 3. This is a good question. Under my referrals, I have 3 people listed as members, affiliates, and their status is pending, no order. What does that mean, Charles? So they're showing up in the referrals and it's saying pending, no order. I would assume that means their card didn't go through yet.
Yeah, either they they went to upgrade, maybe they chose a crypto option and then they didn't send it. So
Right.
that could be.
And yeah, remember guys, new company still in pre-launch, brand new merchant accounts all over the world. They're a little bit sensitive. They'll get more and more easy to use. But again, just like the email thing and the spam, we got to protect our system from fraud. We don't want to have a bunch of fraudulent charges. And guys, I've been in this industry a long time. I actually, in my last company, we had to shut down a whole country because they figured out software that made it look like they were buying stuff and they weren't. And then you'd ship it and they wouldn't even, thank God we're digital, so it wouldn't be so bad. But you ship it and then you find out it wasn't even real, and you lose thousands of dollars. So we're easing into this. We're in pre-launch. We want to make sure that we have good relationships with everybody, and everybody's emails and charges and everything all go through. So just bear with us, okay?
Yeah.
Is there anyone who can speak to this? I
Yeah, so
joined
Pete, I
David
want
Wood.
to start wrapping this up and really,
Yeah,
directing
yeah, yeah,
towards.
for sure. I
We've
think
got a new
that's most of the questions. Yeah, a lot of repeat medical. Yep, we went over that. AI. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, yeah, let's wrap it up. Thanks, guys. If we didn't get to your question, we will next time. Congrats, Kelly, on hitting 200 personals. Unbelievable. Lots of the leaderboard is just on fire. But you don't have to be on the leaderboard, superstar. We have people that have ranked up with just a couple members. Find good people. Be strategic. That's what I like to do. I like to strategically find good people, help them work, and of course, get as many people as you can because they're going to benefit from this. But it's just been an amazing experience already, man. Amazing. It's not even been a month yet. So thank you, Charles, uh, for all that you do. And I know you're going to have a big week ahead, doing lots and lots more stuff. So, guys, just be patient, have faith, be excited. Everything's coming. Everything you guys asked in the questions all coming. And we just want to have the best services possible. We want to have them. Done right so that they're easy to access. And like I said, I've done this before where you couldn't really, like, it was a third party and it didn't connect and it didn't work and it never really worked. And all our stuff we want to have in one centralized location where you're not dependent on anybody else but Save Club to get you what you need. So that's what I'm excited about. And a lot of hard work goes into that. So thank you again, Charles. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday night, for a new presentation. This is going to really be a way to introduce prospects and just, get them all the information. So, excited to get all that kicked off. But yep, hey, happy Monday, everybody. We'll see you then.
Let's rock it. Thanks, guys.
Bye for now.